I'm the disc golf guy. 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 And this is my video vlog.
Welcome to the back nine.
McBeth goes with the low hyzer shot here on hole 10. And it comes in nicely, the crowd likes it. JohnE McCray going with a higher hyzer shot. Oh, and it hits a tree near the basket. Roan goes up and to the right as well. Looks like that may have carried a little further left than he was hoping for. JohnE McCray has a layup from approximately 80 feet. And Drew plays it smart and conservative, goes out to the right of the tree. He did not have much of a putt from that position. Jared has, oh, the crowd wanted it, as did Jared. A 45-footer from one knee, and he almost put it in here on hole 10. And Paul McBeth puts in birdie 2 for Paul McBeth. JohnE McCray, Drew and Jared will all settle for pars here in hole 10. And Paul's shot is up and looks pretty good here on hole 11. He's within 15 feet of the basket. JohnE McCray's shot is finishing left. He'll have a putt from on that side of the basket. Jared seemed to have turned his over to the right-hand side. Drew with a very nice looking shot and lands even closer to the basket than McBeth. Beautiful shot by Drew. JohnE McCray. That's going to need to sit down. This is a very precariously placed basket here. If you are not coming in at just the right angle, it's very easy for a putter to get up and roll on you. JohnE puts in as well. JohnE and Jared with par 3s. Good. Drew Gibson for birdie, and Paul McBeth continues to terrorize this course. There you have it, Paul McBeth with another birdie. Paul McBeth is here on the tee. This hole measuring in at 290 feet downhill. Paul McBeth throwing his champion rock to within 30 feet of the bucket. And Drew, the second person to birdie, back on hole 11. is up next. And he did not give it as much as he'd like to, but he's inside the circle. JohnE McCray to tee third. Needs a little skip, possibly a roll. And he's done that to within 18 feet. And Jared goes with a higher approach than the rest of the gentlemen. Looks like he's going to be a little short, unfortunately. Did not get over the edge of that null that's on the Jared Roan, sitting with a little more than 40 feet to the pin. And he's going to just land underneath it and have to settle for par this hole. Paul and Drew had a brief discussion as to who was out. Looks like it's going to be Drew. And Drew makes good on the birdie. That's 2 in a row for Drew. Paul, who I believe has put together 9 birdies in 11 holes, is looking for his 10th. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go on record right now and say this is Paul McBeth's tournament. There is not enough holes left for anyone to catch him, and he is just playing too well right now. JohnE McCray makes good on his birdie attempt as well. Jared will put in for his 3, and we'll move on to hole 13. Paul McBeth simply will not relinquish the tee here, as he's birdieing almost every hole he comes across. And he comes in hot on this one measuring in around 250 feet. Drew has picked up back-to-back birdies on the last 2 holes. With a little bit lower shot, that's going to come in nicely. And he's going to be happy with that birdie. JohnE McCray going for the low skip shot. Needs a little bit more to it, and he's about 30 feet short of the pin. And Jared plays slightly higher. Looks like that's going to be coming in a little hot, and it's going to roll just a few feet. Jared will have that putt for birdie 2. Oh, and McBeth is human. He has missed a putt here this round. That is the longest putt he's had to attempt all round. Jared Roan, and a little bit of moisture over there, has about 20 feet for his birdie. Oh, and it did not quite keep it in there. Just a bit high for Jared. Johnny is stepping this off to find out exactly how far away he is. And as Don Smith here called it, JohnE McCray puts in, because that's what he does. Good birdie by JohnE McCray. Drew Gibson left with a little cleanup. We've got Drew and Johnny with birdie 2s. Jared and Paul taking par 3s.
Is he a fantasy guy right here, dude?
And as I said, nobody would take the box from Paul, and I may have jinxed him. He's going to relinquish the box here. on hole 13. Drew Gibson is teeing here on 14. JohnE McCray's shot's coming in nicely. And he's going to be very pleased with that here on hole 14. Third to tee is Paul McBeth. Paul, who had a rare birdie miss on the previous hole. And he's probably back right on track here with that. And Jared fourth on the tee on this 375-foot hole. Throws a beautiful shot. It'll give him a little bit of an obstructed putt over there. Tailwind drives for these gentlemen here on hole 14, 375 feet downhill. Oh, and Drew's putt was obstructed by this tree, as we've seen a few other times this weekend. McCray's putt is up and good. Beautiful birdie. As Drew Gibson just said, he's just about the best putter ever, and he's not far from it if he's not, that's for sure. Paul McBeth with a birdie opportunity here. And as Drew says, Paul's pretty good as well. And after a one-hole lapse, Paul has birdied yet again. Jared with a very awkward stance here around this electrical box. It has to be low and to the left. And you can see that tree that was hanging low was in fact what got him. Him and Drew will both have to tap in for their pars. And JohnE McCray giving the camera a little non-love on purpose. He's always out here having a good time. There you have it, hole 14. Birdies by McBeth and McCray. Pars by Drew and Jared.
We're sitting here on a little bit of a backup due to lightning, wind, rain, and, well, no tee pad here on 15. Paul's been generous enough to go ahead and tell us what he's thrown for drives on the first 14 holes.
Hole 1, I threw a Champion Firebird. Hole 2, the tee shot was a Star Destroyer. Hole 3, I threw a Champion Gator. Hole 4 was a Sea Line PD. Hole 5 was a Champion Rock 3. Hole 6 was a Star Destroyer. Hole 7 was a S-Line P2. Hole 8 was a Star Destroyer. Hole 9 was a Star Destroyer. Hole 10 was also a Star Destroyer. Hole 11 was a Champion T-Bird. Hole 12 was a Champion Rock 3. Hole 13 was a 13 was a Star Destroyer, and hole 14 was a Sea Line PD.
And if we ever have a tee pad here again on 15 for you guys to finish out, what will you be driving with on 15 through 18?
15 will be a Star Destroyer. Hopefully, if we get a tee off in this flooding. Hole 16 will be a Star Destroyer, 17 a Star Destroyer, and then finally 18 will most likely be a Champion T-Bird.
All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All 16 of you? Everybody can hear me? All you guys who are still on the course?
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to start at 5 o'clock, which is in about 16 minutes. I will blow a 2-minute warning, your typical 2-horn blast at 4:58. And then at 5 o'clock we will start. We will get underway. We're going to finish this thing ASAP, post-haste. So thank you for your patience, guys. We appreciate you understanding. Go ahead and get out there and get warmed up, and we'll see you out there.
After a very long delay, we're back here on hole 15, and JohnE McCray is not out of bounds. That is casual water. Not sure if that's what the crowd is cheering for up there. Next on the tee is Paul McBeth. Oh, unloads a very nice drive that's going to finish left. And the crowd enjoys the shot up there. Drew goes high, hyzer, looking to get up there, and it looks like it might be, and it stays. All these shots are in fact in bounds, however, nobody wants to throw from the water. And Jared throws a big drive that just gets caught by that tree in the center of the fairway.
So, you're gonna fit your
We're here on hole 15.
Okay, on mine over there, I get up to 5 meters, right? Casual water.
Casual relief up to 5 meters, in line with the
So
basket.
I just want a ruling whether I'm within 5 meters or not.
The crowd was waiting to see what would happen, and sure enough, Jared has gone in. He's just going to throw from his lie. That is a casual water here. And this might be a first that I've ever seen. And he's thrown up and to the left, probably not as close as he was hoping for. And Johnny's putt is up. Sit down.
Guess I'm going in anyway.
The crowd likes that JohnE McCray is going in and after it. This again is considered casual water. He gets up to 5 meters. That's why he putted originally from where he did. However, once it rolled in, he has to go directly in line with the putter behind it because it is not out of bounds. He has to play from that lie or up to 5 meters behind it. So this is going to be JohnE McCray for 3. And it's very nice gallery applause here. Paul McBeth, oh, has gone just a bit left. He's going to have to settle for a par here. This is Jared Roan for his par. And it's off. Oh my. Off the basket and into the water. This is really tough to tell because in a normal condition that may have even rolled further. However, we are certainly dealing with very unique conditions here today. This will be Jared for 4. And Jared's putt is a little high, but it goes in. He is not having a lot of fun, as he said back on the previous tee. This is Drew Gibson for his birdie attempt. And up and good. Drew Gibson birdies this hole. And Paul McBeth's going to be looking to clean up for his par. Took us a few hours to do it, but we've completed hole 15. Let's move on to the next one. Drew has thrown his drive up and to the right. The wind is... And he's throwing a very nice drive here on 16. Johnny's drive, it turned over. There's a little bit of a headwind here. And he's going to be hopefully getting up and down for his par from there. In very quick fashion, Paul has stepped up. And it is off and to the left. Jared has no problem throwing a very nice shot. Going to be a little bit long and left. JohnE McCray is going to be first to putt. And he's approached to within 5 feet. Jared from the river is just short. Gonna have to take his par here. Paul McBeth hiking up his pants legs to get into the casual water as well. And McBeth's attempt is way high and wide. Paul is currently sitting on a 4-stroke lead with just a few holes to play. However, in these conditions, anything can happen right now. This is McBeth for par. And McBeth putt hits wide on the right side and falls down. Drew's putt for birdie from 29 feet is just short as well. He will tap in. We'll have Drew, Jared, and Johnny all with par 3s and Paul McBeth with a bogey 4. And the wind and rain continues to howl on us. This is Drew's tee shot. He had the tee. Very nice looking tee shot by Drew Gibson, putting himself about 40 feet short of the pin. You hear thunder and seeing even a little bit of lightning here and there. Next on the tee is going to be JohnE McCray. He's going to go with the double towel method that we've seen him do a few other times today. Absolutely nobody is having fun here at the moment. That includes players, spectators, caddies, film, video, you name it. I'm pretty certain no one out here is having a good time at this moment. I don't even know if Paul McBeth is even, and he is leading the event by a few strokes. JohnE McCray throws a really solid shot. He's going to be looking just to get up and down and get his 3 from there. Third on the tee is Jared Roan. Jared understandably has expressed a little bit of frustration these last 2 holes with the water that's been in the fairways and been in the play. Certainly understand that. Now this is Jared on the tee. Oh, and he had a stop. And we'll watch that again. 468 feet here from tee to pin. And a long drive. Still looks long even in this weather conditions. He is safe. And then Paul McBeth, who is wasting no time and just trying to get this thing over with, has launched a gorgeous drive here on hole 17. And he has the CTP within the group. Paul's just looking to get up and down and move on to hole 18 with a 2 or 3 stroke cushion. This is Jared for birdie, and is just a bit wide. He's only got about 6 or 8 feet, which is no gimme still in these conditions, but JohnE McCray from about 50 feet. Oh, hits the top of the basket on the flag. He's going to settle for a par. Every stroke counts here with these, with any place outside of first at this point, meaning hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Drew a little bit aggressive there. Paul's right at the 33-foot circle, just inside of it. Oh, and he is a little wide as well, and I'm not certain that he cares too much. As I said, he's going to be moving into 18 with, I believe, a 3-stroke lead, which should be more than enough for him unless something crazy were to happen. Should I say crazier than the ridiculous weather we have right now. This is Drew for par, and he makes good. Jared has a quick tap in. So all 4 gentlemen here on hole 17 are going to be finishing with a par 3. And Drew has stepped up and fired very quickly. Very nice shot. He's looking to get up and down and get his 3 and get out of here. I know I just said it a few moments ago on the green of 17, but it has turned up yet another notch here for these conditions. It is just short of a complete downpour. And JohnE McCray's shot is not going to be in bounds. Jared goes with a hyzer shot, plays it out to the right, and it's rolling slowly down the hill, not too far from Drew's. That's going to be a perfectly fine shot. Paul McBeth runs up to the tee. And Paul has thrown out of bounds, which I don't think is going to matter whatsoever. JohnE McCray throws from a very awkward stance, but throws a very nice shot. Paul McBeth approaches beautifully within 10 feet of the basket. Johnny lays up next to the basket. Jared does the same, lays up right next to the basket. I expect another layup here out of Drew, and he has done just that.
Yeah!
JohnE McCray makes good. Jared Roan makes good. And for the 3rd time in 4 years, Paul McBeth is your champion. Paul McBeth, your champion once again. Good.
We're gonna get scores in the last hole. Johnny on the last hole.
I had a circle 5, please.
Okay, 5P.
Thank you.
Drew?
3, please.
Good 3, solid finish, buddy.
Thank you.
It's way to battle back from that hunt. I took a 3.
4 for me.
And McBeth, 4. Good win, buddy.
Thank you.
Way to pull it through.
this for pictures before I threw it over.
All right, folks. The moment we've all been waiting for. The winner of the men's open division, taking home a whopping $4,000 in the form of a Happy Gilmore style check.
Yeah, buddy.
McBeth.
Woo! Yeah!
First, I gotta thank Kimberly and the staff for putting this event on year after year. It's one of my favorites. I love coming back every year. So thank you guys for putting this on. And then I gotta thank the Morellas for letting me stay there and some friends stay there. It was awesome. So, and then some sponsors: Innova Champion Disc, Grip Bags, Fresh Clothes, and everyone for coming out, watching, supporting, and all my competitors. It was awesome this year. I enjoyed playing with all those players. So, and Johnny, I enjoyed battling with you. Florida here. It's about time.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you guys again.
Thank you, Paul. Congratulations, buddy. 2014 Memorial Championship champ.
He's the disc golf guy, and that was his video vlog.